Everybody wants to be natural. Nobody wants to look the same year after year. This is my cross to bear. And I bear it with pride. The last of the naturals. Creatine. Creatine. What's cracking, guys? MOMMA'S here, back with another video. Just in my backyard here, I don't mean to brag, but it has a beautiful view of the city. Got a waterfront property. There's 3 bedrooms here. We'll do a crib tour after I show my watch collection. But that's not what I want to talk about today. You know, I don't want to talk about the money, the property, the women, the hot guy babes. What I want to talk today instead about is whether it's even worth it as a natural to begin lifting. And this is a serious question. It's a serious one I want to answer. I see a growing prevalence amongst individuals that see, you know, lifters, people online, the transformations that they make when they become enhanced, and whether it's even worth it as a natural lifter to go through that entire process of, you know, putting in 6 to 10 years of work to look not even as good as someone that spends 1 year on a cycle and they look infinitely better. And I would say it's an order of priorities. It's a question of why you lift in the first place. It's not a question of do you even lift. You see, the major question is why you even lift. And if the quest for lifting is to better yourself, to know yourself, to develop very positive life skills that will help you in a variety of different ways, you know, building determination, perseverance, resilience, consistency, a lot of these positive traits, then I think lifting is absolutely worth it as a natural individual. And I even personally think that natural lifters are motivating. And here's what I mean. I made those videos before where I talked about people such as, you know, Eugene Sandow and a lot of other individuals like Bobby Pandor, people that are 100% confirmed natural because they were around before steroids were around. So their physiques are 100% natural. And would I say possible for most individuals? I think we could aspire towards that. But when I made some of those videos, people thought I was being negative, saying, oh, you could only achieve this amount. You know, of course, there's that theoretical natural limit, and someone that's enhanced has a much higher ceiling. And while that may be the case, I'm gonna flip it around. I wanna be positive. I'm feeling great. It might be something in the air tonight, you know, that I just smell. Pollution, exactly. But I would say no one knows your potential. And actually, Dr. Brad Schoenfeld said this in a post recently that, well, yes, there is some sort of theoretical limit. No one knows what it is. And I've said this before, where you start as a lifter doesn't determine where you'll end up. And what I mean when I say that, some people, when they start out, they might be skinny fat, they might be overweight. That's not a good predictor of your total muscle building potential. So no one knows your true potential. Even your starting base isn't a good indicator. All you can possibly do is keep putting in time and effort in the gym. And something else that's probably incorrect that most people assume is that, you know, you train, you build your newbie gains, and you get your intermediate gains, and then after a point in time like me, when you've been lifting for a while, you get those advanced gains, which take forever or might not happen at all. And that's just not the case. There is no solid scientific evidence to indicate all of a sudden, you know, you lift 6 years, 8 years, and boom, you gain only 0.2 pounds of muscle. That it's so incrementally slow, in other words, that it's not worth it. I would say that no one can predict your rate of muscle growth, your total muscle building potential that you have, so you might as well put in the work. It's like anything else that we want to do in life. We don't know the outcome. You get a job, you want to advance yourself, you get a degree, you don't know where you're going to end up. But does that mean, oh, it's hard, I don't know if I'm going to be the CEO one day, I shouldn't even try, it's like a 1 in a million chance. Or could you think to yourself, I got the same 10 hours or whatever to lift that everybody else that dedicates themselves to lifting, you know, 2 hours, 5 times a week, that everybody else does. Let me really apply myself. So I would say, in the first place, you don't know what your potential is. So don't count yourself out. Don't look at yourself and think, oh man, this person looks so much better. Me personally, I would say that the motivation for me was always to try and better myself. It wasn't to compare myself to anyone else other than myself. So in the first place, you don't know what your potential is. And so natural, and I made a previous video a few months ago, shouldn't be an excuse to be mediocre. But I think ultimately it's a question of why we lift. It's not do you even lift, it's why we lift. And if we want to take a lot of positive qualities out of lifting and apply it to other aspects of our life, then being a natural lifter, hell fucking yeah. I might deadlift 600 pounds. I might not deadlift 900 pounds, but I am proud of the accomplishment. I'm proud of the amount of time that I took, the amount of dedication that I put into one discipline for X number of years to get that result, and I'm going to continue to do it. So you have to ask yourself that question, and I think you really have to frame it that other way. No one knows your true potential, so you might as well put in the time and effort. You might as well jump. I want to be positive here because the weather, it's beautiful. Toronto, it's a great city. The pollution, not so much. Anyways, that's all the time we have. If you're someone that believes in the natty life, that you're holding the natty torch up high, well then like this video. I'm looking right at you. We have a positively beautiful sunset going on right here. This isn't a bench review, but this is one better, else this is a rock review.
This is a fucking scenic review.
This is a scenic review, and you know what? This scene gets an 11 out of 10. So if you like the video, make sure... Oh, what?
I'm gonna darken the background a bit.
Oh, do it, hey.
Kind of describe the skyline for us.
Oh yeah, for sure. So the skyline I see right here, we have a variety of different clouds. Okay, it's lightly overcast to the south, but to the north, it's all clear skies. You see a little bit of smog, but it creates kind of a hazy, purple haze, some might say, backdrop of what's going on. It just creates a somber, sobering experience being out here, and I give it an 11 out of 10. So if you like this video, if you like what you heard, if you're part of the natty life, like the damn video. If you like what you see, most importantly, like the damn video, and I'll see all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Peace!
Eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables, eat your fucking vegetables.